So I think we've got that resolved. I think we should try to start it again.
I would love to take it for a ride. I just can't really stop it. I have no idea what. I'm just afraid I would dump it if I did. But just an amazing piece of work. Thanks for saving a piece of history. You know, guys like you, it's really important. I wish we had a lot more of them. So God bless you, my friend. Nice work.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Very cool. Very cool. 1907.
Oil, gas, ignition. Things are set. It should start. Welcome to a new Harry's Garage video, and this one we spent on what work we've had to have done, talk about the disposals, that sort of thing. I like to do this at the end of the year just as a reminder for just what we've done with these cars, and also how many miles I've done in each car. So I've worked a lot of numbers to go through on this video. Now obviously there's some cars that have left the garage. The Spada, the Jaguar Coupe, the Series 1 Land Rover, which hardly ever was in here, and 4 motorbikes as well. And this is the remainder. And I try and make sense of the cars that are here, and they're all sort of in an order. And this corner here, we're in the 70s. So if we look at the Fulvia, 1972, a Land 72, a little Fiat 500, 72, and then the Rolls Royce, which was registered Jan 70. Then you get to the 3 supercars of the 80s. To me, the pinnacle of the late 80s car. We'll ignore the F40 for a moment, but the Testarossa, the Countach, and the 930 Turbo. And then we get to the final period in this garage, which is the, maybe like Jeremy and I were talking about, the peak car period. So Jaguar Project 7 2015, Project 8 2018, and then my McLaren 650S 2015 as well. So that's the sort of sense in the garage. I'm extremely happy with these cars. The only thing I can't decide is where do we begin with this roundup of the cars, but I've done them in order, so let's kick off with the McLaren 650S. Now the 650S has literally just got back from a service with V Engineering. But it was more than a service, because this car turned out, when I did all the mileages, we did the most miles this year in the McLaren out of all these cars. We did 3,009 miles in total. We went obviously that trip to France and just use it more often. Such a versatile car, with it being a Spider as well. You sort of tend to forget because it's the, you know, such a good folding hardtop on it. But V Engineering, what do? Well, the annual service, But I also had a couple of other things done. The accumulators. Now this is something with McLarens. If you get the Super Series, you have these accumulators. You have this, I've already linked, these pressurized accumulators that last about 4 or 5 years, and you have to change them. And as they deteriorate, they started at pressure, I think it's about 7.5 bar, and then they gradually drop over the years down to, these were at 3. But as the pressure drops, you lose the magic ride and the different